Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now I am going to solve question number 3 of weekly contest 406, minimum cost for cutting cake I. Okay, so there is an m into n cake that needs to be cut into 1 into 1 piece. Okay, so in this example m is equal to 3. So let me create the cake. Okay, so m is equal to 3. Okay, so my cake is like this: 1, 2 and 3. M is equal to 3 and my n value is equal to 2. Okay, so my cake is like this. Okay, so right now this cake is not cut actually, so I'm just showing it diagrammatically. Okay, how we need to cut. So we need to cut it like this: 1 into 1, 1 into 1 side. Okay, so m is equal to 3 initially and n is equal to 2. Okay, you are given two integers m and n and two arrays. Okay, horizontal cut of size m minus 1. Okay, so see here, I want to cut my cake at this position. Okay, let's say this is 0 position and I want to take it at this position. This is 1 position. So see here, cost is given, right? This is 0th position cost, this is 1 position cost. Vertical cut, so I need to cut along this position, so this is 0 initially. So here see, cost is given for this one. Okay, so now here my initially my cake is like this. Now initially my cake is like this. Okay, m is equal to 3 and n is equal to 2, right? So now here see, how many vertical segments are there. Vertical segments, okay, vertical segments right now, uh, 1. And how many horizontal segments are there? Horizontal segments are also 1. Okay, initially. So now first thing that I'm going to do here, I'm going to sort the horizontal cut and vertical cut costs. Okay, so initially in this example it is already sorted. Okay, so 1 and 3 and here it is 5. Okay, so I am going to start from the end index first. Okay, I am going to consider maximum cost first. Why I am going to consider maximum cost first? So you will see later on. Okay, so initially see, this is how my cake looks like, right? So I have to perform initially. See my vertical index. Okay, I am at this position. Okay, so this vertical index is greater than 0 initially, so I have to perform the cuts along vertical. Okay, so let me cut the cake like this. Okay, so now I cut the cake like this. Okay, so this is how my cake is going to look like. So okay, so now see, now how many vertical segments will become. Vertical segments, you will see there are 2 vertical segments and horizontal segment is still 1. Okay, so what I'm doing here, cost is 5 now. Look, when I'm cutting the cake along vertical, cost is 5, right? So 5 into how many horizontal segments are there initially. How many horizontal segments are there initially? Just 1, right? So 5 into 1 is equal to 5. Okay, so total cost is 5 here till now. Okay, horizontal segments are 1 only, right? So total cost is 5 into 1. Okay, now after that my vertical cut, okay, this will index comes to this position. Okay, so this is 0th index. Now after that this reaches at this position. Okay, so there is no index. Okay, so I don't need to cut now my cake vertically. Now I need to cut my cake horizontally. Okay, so horizontal cut cake first cost is 3. Okay, so let's say I have cut the cake like this. Okay, from here. Okay, so now my cake is going to look like this. This one piece, this is one piece, and these two pieces. Okay, these two pieces. Okay, so now see here, what is the total cost that I'm going to get here. So total cost here, see, this index is 3, or value is 3 here. Okay, so 3 into, now this is one cut and this is one separate cut. Two cuts are there, right? So 3 into 2, and 2 is the value of my vertical segment, right? Previously I have updated my vertical segment 2, right? So 3 into 2 is equal to 6. Okay, this is done. So now my cake is looks like this. Okay, so now I have to, okay, so now my horizontal segment, the value becomes 2 here. Okay, and vertical segment still remains 2. Okay, this is done. Now I have to cut my cake like this. Okay, here, and definitely this is going to move backward. Okay, I have used this cost, this is going to move backward. And now see, when I going to cut the cake like this, so what is the total cost? 1. And how many, see here, how many vertical segments are there? 2. So 1 into 2 is equal to 2. Okay, so now my cake is going to look like this: 1 into 1, 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 1 into 1. Okay, so 5 plus 6, 11 plus 2, 13. Okay, so see here, why I have sorted this, why I'm taking the minimum sorting this. So see here, first I am multiplying this 5 with 1. Now this is smallest value right now, 5 into 1. Then after that I am increasing my horizontal segments and vertical segments, so that is why I am sorting this. Okay, So initially, if let's say initially I do like this 5 into, and here pieces were already 2, so 5 into 10, 2 is equal to 10. Okay, 5 into 2 is equal to 10. It is going to give me 10 if already cakes are cut into many pieces. Okay, if the cake is already cut into 2 pieces, then it will give the maximum cost. Okay, but I have to maintain the minimum cost. Okay, so that is why initially when my horizontal segments or vertical segments were less, then I am implementing the maximum cost. Okay, so here we have to cut along a horizontal line with this cost, cut along a vertical line with this cost, and the cost of cake depends on the initial cost of the line, doesn't change. Okay, and we have to run the minimum total cost to cut the entire cake into one pieces. Okay, so initially when my vertical segment value or horizontal segment value was less, then I was just multiplying them with the max total cost. Okay, so that I can keep the lowest value. Okay, so that is simple meaning. So here see, this is a code, this solution is accepted. Okay, so here I am sorting, then initially my total cost is equal to 0, then horizontal index and vertical index, I have told you now I am going to start from the end position. Okay, so that's what I am doing here. Okay, then initially horizontal segments are 1 and vertical segments 1, that's it. So initially see, vertical segments are 1, horizontal segments are 1, right? So here first I am checking while my horizontal index is greater than equal to 0 and vertical index is greater than 0. So initially see, if this condition is false now, v index is less than 0. So no, it is not less than 0. Okay, so now this condition should be okay, this is OR operation. Okay, and then after that I am going to check if horizontal index is greater than equal to 0 and horizontal cut of h index is greater than equal to vertical cut of v index. So horizontal cut of h index value is 3 is greater than equal to vertical index 5. Okay, so this is false, right? This is false and this is also false, so definitely I am going to execute first this part. Okay, that simply means that I am going to cut cake like this. Okay, if I'm going to cut the cake like this, then in the total cost, which is initially 0, in this total cost I am going to add vertical cut v index cost, that is nothing but this 5, and into how many horizontal segments are there. Initially horizontal segments are 1. Okay, cake is there is no piece cut, right? So I am doing this. So here I am going to get a v5 value, and here I am incrementing the v segments. Okay, so now my cake is cut into 2 pieces. Okay, so here vertical segment increased to 2, and my v index is going to become here, it's going to come here. Okay, so now this is done. Okay, this is done. Now after that we need to again implement this while loop until my h index is greater than equal to 0 and v index is greater than 0. Okay, and in the end I'm just going to return the total cost. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear with the question number 3 of weekly contest 406. If you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.